Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
It's just kind of the whole shoot felt pretty nostalgic, and you know, especially this one, we were constantly sort of talking about when it all started and how we sort of pulled this off and what we were a part of, yeah, I don't know. I mean, by the end of the run, it was also like, because we shot, it was for 8 months, I think, you know, the back-to-back, and so I was also kind of happy to get off the set, but it was, yeah, it was incredibly special and emotional, I guess.
Yeah, I guess the answer is Mark Ruffalo.
We love each other, and we're always sad at the end of working on a movie.
Yeah.
Like that's because we know it's going to be like
Now I
another
get it.
5 years.
Now I
5
know what
years
you guys are
before
up to.
we-
Say
Who
nothing.
was the most emotional when you guys wrapped?
That was probably Scarlett. She usually gets really emotional, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard Scarlett was pretty emotional.
Scarlett wasn't emotional. Scarlett is not. Scarlett's very good at like, you know, dealing with the last days of shoots. So you know, I think other people, it's like summer camp. Every time like one of these are done, they all get sad because they're not going to see each other till the next one.
I mean, I was pretty teary-eyed.
Yeah.
Everybody
We
was.
all were.
And that has nothing to do with the plot.
No.
It's just the fact that this is
We're a
the
family
culmination
now.
of a really long endeavor, and you know, it kind of wraps up the journey for a lot of the characters, and that's okay to say, right?
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost, all of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Well, I think we're always surprised at how into this people are, and you know, we go to work and we do a job, and you hope people spark to it, and you hope people like it, but obviously the fandom around these movies is bananas, as
I've just learned.
hugely experienced.
You know, especially when you meet young fans and they really only know you as the character. There's something really awesome about that, actually. It's like they don't care about, like, they're not looking at you as, they don't want to know anything personal about you. They really just are, like, so excited to, you know, ask you about the character and talk about the character interactions and, like, who's best friends and, like, who could beat who and all that stuff. I mean, it's so cool. To know that you could be a part of that imaginative play is just awesome.
Yeah, I think when kids know who the heck you are, that was the coolest part, but also like the strangest. Like, how does a kid know my name? Like my full name? Like,
Yeah.
That's Jeremy Renner. Are you Hawkeye? They go, what?
Yeah, that's true. It's the
What?
first time we ever
They
did
just
anything
subbing.
that kids
And
would
like,
ever know.
Yeah,
And then
it's
that
really cool.
change
That's
happened.
really, really cool. Yeah.
I think I came in at a time that felt actually very comforting because I didn't know anything about what was gonna happen. I still don't know what happens in this movie. So instead it was more of like, 10-year anniversary photo where I got the opportunity to meet everyone and like ask stupid questions and be like, I'm the new kid. And it was really helpful because making movies like this is like, it's a triathlon. They're really complicated to do. And so to have that sort of support going into it rather than jumping in just by myself was helpful.
I guess it's been 6 years. It feels like when you watch it, it's not very long in comparison, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the end of an era, maybe it's not. I'm not committing to anything. I'm too scared to speak.
and really get to benefit from a lot of the fruits that these guys had cropped, which was this amazing group of fans who were very excited to embrace us. And
you guys
really
got
did.
a whole, like, you have crazy super fans too, like that just, I mean, it's like people like want to live in Wakanda. They are like, they know the whole government of Wakanda.
I've seen some Wakanda passports. I'm like, guys, no, let's go work out.
What are the chances that Thanos is still alive at the end of the movie?
It's another thing that we won't talk about, unfortunately.
So there
people
is a chance.
people will find out on April 26th.
What are the chances that we're going to answer that question?
Yeah.
Is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?